Hello, everybody. Welcome to Rising Hawk Tarot. This video is for the Sun Bear Zodiac sign of the Elk. Excuse me. And this is for the energies for the month of September. So we are going to be doing a medicine wheel spread following the alchemy of the medicine wheel. And I am using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck for the initial spread. And then I will be using the Energy Oracle to clarify. And at the end of the reading, I will be drawing three main themes from the Sacred Forest Oracle. So let's get started for the Elks for September. And already I can say here, wow, this is quite the reading. So let's get started. And we always start in the center of the medicine wheel. And we start here with elk energy. So first of all, I would say anytime that what you show up in a reading, it is really putting you in a very powerful position. And not only did you get yourself in this reading, you got it in the center of the reading, in the center of the wheel. So it's saying that to be very strong in yourself this month. And actually, like what are the meanings behind this card? Um, is being fully established within yourself, knowing your core beliefs, knowing your core values, and standing strong in those things. But let's clarify this elk energy. So with the elk, we have journey. So actually, the first thing that I would say in this reading for the elks, especially that you show up there in the center of the wheel, um, I would really suggest for a lot of you to journey this month. Specifically, and I'm not talking about taking a journey, I'm talking about um, journeying to your power animals. So I will try to remember to leave a link in the description to another YouTube channel, Shamanic Teaching and Healing Services. Grandmother Karen does that channel, and she is a very wonderful shamanic teacher. And she has a video on her YouTube channel that is a drum journey that will help you connect with your power animals. So that is the first message, and a very strong message that I would give all of the elks out there who are watching this video. So next we go to the east of the wheel. And here we have mouse energy. So it feels like some of you elks, like I said, you are sitting in a place of power, but you could be feeling this little bit of nervous energy. And your warrior animal is as asking you um, not to focus on that nervousness, not to focus on the fear. Let's clarify that mouse energy. So with the mouse, we have hostilities. Um, so this is saying that you could have some hostilities um, coming towards you this month. And really what it is saying is stand strong in your elk power. Don't be nervous about these hostilities that could come at you this month, because like I said, you are very much in a place of power this month. And it's just saying stand in your truth, stand in your power. Um, you are very, very mighty this month. Next, we go to the west of the wheel, and here we have Panther energy. And this Panther energy is a card of purging. Um, and care sits in the west of the wheel, and that's really what's coming through here with this panther energy, which is kind of interesting because the panther energy, like I said, it's a purging energy. Um, it's actually a very forceful purging energy. So it's like the annihilation of the unnecessary. So Spirit is asking you really to get rid of the unnecessary things in your life so that you can take more care of yourself. And again, now getting rid of that unnecessary stuff can be a little bit uncomfortable, but it is really going to um, lead you to a better place. Let's clarify that Panther energy. So with the Panther, we have contract. Okay, so this is part of your soul contract. This contract card for me is, uh, I read it as your soul contract. So it is the contract that you made before coming here. And part of your contract was to get rid of these unnecessaries and to stand strong in who you are. It's like you are fulfilling a part of your contract by doing both those things, by getting rid of the unnecessary and standing strong in yourself. So next we go to the south of the wheel. We go down to the south, and here we have fish energy. So with the fish energy, this can kind of be like a bit of a restless energy. It often appears when we kind of feel lost in the current, and our emotions sit down in the south of the wheel. And so does our birth animal. So even though your elk showed up in the center of your reading, in the medicine wheel, your elk would sit down in the south. So it's just really asking you for a change of focus. If you're feeling lost in the um, lost in the current, if you're feeling lost without clear goals, again, really, really, really connect with that birth animal this month because, again, you are not lost in the current. It's a lack of focus at the moment. So again, our emotions sit down there. So you could have a lot of emotions that are kind of bubbling and broiling around and making you feel kind of lost in the current of things. But again, it's really saying that you're not lost. You just have to stand strong within yourself. Whew, that is a really consistent message. Stand strong within yourself, Elks. So with the fish, we have the angel of balance. So yes, definitely balance that energy, balance those emotions this month. Um, uh, Elks, really, like I said, really make sure that you are focusing your attention on where you want it to go. Otherwise, you will feel that little bit of lost in the current. And energy flows where our attention goes. So make sure that you're focusing on your attention in the direction and just go with the flow is what I would say. Go with the flow and find that balance. Don't fight the current. Next, we go to the north of the wheel, and this is the area of our minds. And we have here the tarantula energy. So this says that in your mind, you're at a bit of a crossroads at the moment. So there is a decision in your mind that you need to make. And again, it's also a card of refocusing your attention. Like I said down there with that fish, make sure that you are focusing your intentions on where you do. Don't sit at that crossroads for too long. Make the decision this month and then start uh, putting your attention and really trust your intuition on that, I would say too. It's like you already, even though you're standing at the crossroads and you're telling yourself that you don't know which direction to go, um, your intuition knows, your higher self knows. So really tap in to your intuition um, this month. So let's clarify with that tarantula. Okay. And again, we have the world. So a world of possibilities is open for you, Elks. Um, and again, you just have to make the choice. You just have to make the decision and focus your attention on it, and everything will fall into place. Okay, next we go down to the southeast of the wheel, and here we have this crow energy. So the crow energy is seeing the unseen and knowing the unknown. And this is, like I said, this comes in at the southeast of the wheel. So the southeast, this is where our shadow animal sits. Um, it is also spirits. Um, and that's really what's coming through. Spirit is coming through. It's like your spirit knows. Again, like I've already like I said with that tarantula energy, your higher self, your intuition already knows, and is already seeing what you don't see. So really tap into that. But let's clarify that crow energy. So with the crow, we have the door to romance. Now, again, I don't actually feel um, romance from this card. I don't, that's not what I'm feeling. Although it could be romance, it could be a need for you to romance yourself, take yourself on a date, treat yourself very nice. Um, but really it's a card of opening up your heart. If you can see there on that card, that heart is in a cage. So I feel like some of you may have put your heart in a cage. You have closed off your heart. So Spirit is really asking you to open that door again. Open your heart back up and and make sure that your heart and your mind are in alignment. Um, and because when your heart and your mind are in alignment, this is when you are going to see the unseen, when you are going to know the unknown. You are just going to know, um, is all I can say there. You're just going to know. But so keep your mind clear and keep your mind, um, balance your mind and your heart is really what I would say. So next we go over to the southwest of the wheel. And here we have vulture energy. Now the vulture is very misunderstood. It's a very misunderstood creature. But really what it is the vulture is a guardian and a purifier. And it's essential for rebalance. Mm. So it purifies, it clears, and it reveals wisdom. So there is something in your life, um, Elks, that need to be brought back into balance. And again, I do kind of see this with your thoughts as well with that tarantula energy. Um, so yeah, something definitely needs to be brought back into balance. And again, the vulture is kind of my card of um, seeing something as a mistake or a tragedy when in fact it is actually a blessing. But let's clarify um, the vulture energy. So with the vulture, we have the sixth chakra. So this is the third eye chakra. This is our intuition, our insight. And again, I already mentioned that a little bit, seeing the unseen and knowing the unknown. Um, but again, so in the southwest of the wheel, um, this is where honesty sits, of the great teachers, honesty. So again, it's asking you to be honest with yourself on what it is that you do see. What is your intuition telling you? Trust your intuition, and don't try to. It's almost like I feel like some of you could be almost trying to convince yourself that your intuition is a lie or that your intuition is wrong. It's a mistake, but it's not. It is actually very honest, and it's your intuition is even more honest than your physical self, because it sees beyond the 3D world. And the Kachinas also sit down in the southwest of the wheel, and the Kachinas are the creators of the 3D world. But you've got your sixth chakra there, you've got your third eye chakra there coming out. So it's asking you to kind of see beyond the 3D world, and look past it, to the many blessings that you have coming for you, and how whatever this mistake or whatever you think this mistake is, whatever you think this tragedy is, it is actually a really blessing. But use your third eye to see that. Use your intuition to know and to trust that. Whew, all right. So next we go up to the northwest of the wheel. And here we have the horse energy. So the horse energy is a card of being fully alive, fully awakened. It is a card of being unstoppable, right? So I really feel that you elks today, or this month, are really, you are unstoppable if you really harness the energy of that elk spirit. You will be unstoppable. There is nothing that will be able to get in your way. Let's clarify that horse energy. So with the horse, we have the attachment card. So it is saying that there is an attachment to something that you need to let go of. And again, so in the Northwest, this is where our death animal sits. So it's like this attachment. You need to let go of it, because it is going to keep you from feeling fully alive. It's going to keep you from feeling that momentum that you need to feel at the moment. If you can let go of this attachment, like I said, with that horse energy, you are going to be absolutely unstoppable. I love it. Okay, and the last card in the spread, we go to the northeast of the wheel. And here we have this lion energy. And the lion energy is a master of self. It is the it is self-transformation. It is um, personal and spiritual growth. So it's really just saying here, it's almost, actually, I see you sitting in victory. Victory sits in the northeast of the wheel. So I really see you sitting in that victory, by the end of the month, especially sitting in that victory and being very proud of yourself for the strength that you had, and that the patience that you had as you go through this journey of the month and everything that you will accomplish. Whew, I love it. Let's clarify that lion energy. So with the lion, we have the first chakra, Archangel Michael. So that first chakra, that is our root chakra. So it kind of makes sense that it comes up with this lion energy, and really just with the overall reading, because again, it that root chakra, that is our roots, that is our grounding, that is our feeling of safety and security. So again, it's just being really grounded in yourself. And again, that lion is saying that this month, especially by the end of this month, you are going to be the epitome of peace and strength. I love it. Okay, so now we will pull the three main themes for the Elks for September. So our three main themes are Aspen Spirit, Courage, Owl Spirit, wisdom, and frog spirit, renewal. So, courage, wisdom, and renewal. So again, I really do feel that you, elks, are going to be very, like I said, you are coming up in a very strong place of power this month. And it is going to require you to have courage. But again, I don't think this is something that I need to tell you because you already have that courage inside of you. And you also have this wisdom. And not only do you have the wisdom, you are also going to be gaining more wisdom this month. And this wisdom, this knowledge that you are going to be gaining is just like I just feel this renewed sense of self, this renewed, like I said, that peace and strength within yourself. I just absolutely love it. I think that is a great reading. So, awesome reading, Elks. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe and share this video with your friends or another one of the Sun Bear Zodiac signs. If they are another sign, share with your friends and see what they think of their readings as well. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next month. Enjoy your month. Bye for now.